I'm Alex. I'm one of the founders of Ihopa, based startup. And what we do is we create an alternative to buying. We know that we all consume too much. We know that everyone owns a lot of products that we barely use, so to say. But often there is simply not a good alternative. Renting is expensive, and peer-to-peer sharing platforms have not really solved the problem because they're too inconvenient. So our long-term goal is to create a platform where everyone who currently sells products can offer their products as a service. Right now we think that the best thing to do at the moment is to build boxes in neighborhoods, very local, that we fill with very great products that people can borrow, and that we do on a subscription basis, or we include it already in the rent or in the housing cost, so to say. And another thing is also that we take care of the products, so you don't need to do it at home. We store the products, so you don't need to use your expensive living space for doing that. It gives people an alternative. I don't need to buy these products anymore. I can borrow them at the Ihopa box. It is convenient because it's close. The whole concept only works on self-service base. If you make it like a lot of rental concepts are, a lot of rental concepts, they rely on someone checking the product after every use. And that is not efficient. So we need to ask our users to do a little bit, which is not a lot, which is what you would do by yourself at home, and it works out a lot better than we expected, and also a lot better than most people would believe us. We don't really own the products ourselves, our partners own the product, so basically that's a very important point for our systems. They don't really see a cannibalization. What they see is an opportunity. They see the opportunity, okay, currently we only can reach the premium segment, but with this system we can reach everyone, because suddenly their products become affordable to everyone. So this system is not only something that gives them more revenue, because when you calculate it out, even the products are shared. Over the lifetime of products, you actually make more money. You also get new markets that you could never address before. And that is something that is very important to them. And when you calculate it out, we have two partners which say like, our problem is our products are too good. The people don't come back. Especially like Husqvarna with their premium gardening tools. Like when someone has bought everything, they're quite loyal, but they don't come back because the products hold forever. So they try to understand how can we not only sell once, but how can we keep these customers close to us, loyal, and these kind of concepts where they basically stay in contact and get like a monthly revenue from them is a lot better for them as well. So that helps them to understand we can monetize on the lifetime of the products, not only on the selling. And that's why what in the future Ihopa needs to be. In the future Ihopa needs to be this platform where, okay, I as a manufacturer, I now have a possibility to not only sell this product, I can actually put it on the market as a service to my users. When we started the company, we said like, okay, well, how is the quickest way to get close to people's home? I mean, about 17% of the emissions worldwide is from products like this. It's from products that we don't actually need to own. And we have actually calculated together with Rice and IVL that we can replace 8 products with 1. That's a huge impact. That is a potential reduction of resources that we need by over 80%. And this is just by making it more efficient. We don't need to invent new technology. We don't need to invent everything. So most of our boxes are actually in communities. They are in buildings where all of the people who live in the buildings have access to it. So it's very important that the people live close to this, because what the behavior usually is like, I have this box 5 minutes walk from my home, and whenever I need something, I just book it, go there, take it, and that's basically how I build my behavior. When it comes to what we put in of the box, that depends a lot on what demographics there are, where the box is located. We obviously try a lot of products. We see from our data what works. We also see that based on the demographics, who lives there, are kids, do they have villas, do they have big apartments, small apartments, so there's different use cases. We are definitely interested also to go abroad, because the system is not really dependent on a high local working force, because our partners are global, Our maintainers are always local maintainers because we also want to cut down on travel costs and so on. So it is quite a self-reliant system. So that's why we also would like to expand quite soon.